Harry Kane has saved England from the brink of total disaster, and the Three Lions have somehow punched their ticket to the round of 16 after a match that will go down as an absolute heart-attack classic. For nearly 70 minutes, it looked like the golden generation under Thomas Tuchel was crashing out of the World Cup in the most embarrassing fashion imaginable. DR Congo did not just show up to play, they arrived with a tactical masterclass that exposed every single fracture in this English squad, leaving millions of fans watching through their fingers as the nightmare of an early exit became a terrifying reality. But when everything is on the line, when the pressure reaches a boiling point that would break ordinary players, world-class strikers do what they do best. Harry Kane stepped up to rewrite the script, delivering 2 goals that shifted the entire universe of this tournament and rescued his manager from what would have been an unforgiving media storm. To understand the sheer magnitude of what just happened, you have to look at how England walked into this fixture. The atmosphere surrounding Thomas Tuchel's camp has been a pressure cooker of tactical scrutiny, high expectations, and a demanding public that accepts nothing less than perfection. From the first whistle, however, it was clear that DR Congo had no intention of playing the role of the easy opponent. They came out with an intensity, a physical dominance, and a fearless counter-attacking blueprint that completely paralyzed the English midfield. England looked sluggish, predictable, and frankly terrified of the speed at which DR Congo transitioned from defense to attack. When the opening goal went in for the underdogs, it wasn't a fluke, it was a deserved reward for a team playing with absolute belief, and it sent shockwaves through the stadium. You could visibly see the panic setting in on the pitch, with players looking at each other for answers while Tuchel paced the technical area, watching his World Cup dream actively slip through his fingers. As the minutes ticked away into the second half, the anxiety grew to an unbearable level because England simply could not break through a resilient Congolese low block. Every pass seemed to go sideways, every cross was cleared, and the ghost of past tournament failures began to hover heavily over the squad. The tactical system that Tuchel had spent months building looked completely jammed, and the reality that England could be booking an early flight home was no longer a pessimistic theory, it was the live scoreline. But a football match is 90 minutes for a reason, and a single moment of individual brilliance can completely alter the momentum of a tournament. That moment arrived when England needed it most, sparked by a sudden burst of urgency through the center of the pitch that finally caught the DR Congo defense shifting. The ball found its way to Harry Kane, and with the clinical composure that has defined his entire career, he turned the defender and smashed home the equalizer. The relief in the stadium was palpable, but a draw was still a dangerous tightrope to walk, and England knew they couldn't afford to let this go to a chaotic extra time or the lottery of penalties. The equalizer injected a massive surge of adrenaline into the English players, completely reversing the psychological dynamic of the game. DR Congo, who had been so disciplined and unbreakable for the majority of the match, suddenly found themselves retreating, fatigued by their immense physical effort and rattled by the sudden awakening of the English attack. With momentum entirely on their side, England pushed forward with a relentless intensity they should have shown from the opening minute. The winning moment was pure theater. A brilliant piece of build-up play unlocked the wing, and a perfectly weighted ball flashed across the face of the goal, finding Harry Kane completely untracked at the back post. He didn't miss. With a devastatingly simple finish, Kane completed the comeback, sending the English bench into pure euphoria and leaving the DR Congo players collapsed on the pitch in sheer heartbreak. It was a brutal reminder of the fine margins at this level of football, where playing a near-perfect game for 80 minutes means nothing if you leave a world-class operator free in the 6-yard box for a split second. While the victory guarantees England a spot in the last 16, it opens up a massive debate about the true state of this team and the tactical direction under Thomas Tuchel. Winning covers up cracks, but it does not erase them. The reality is that England looked tactically vulnerable, mentally fragile for large stretches, and heavily reliant on individual brilliance rather than a cohesive team identity. If a disciplined DR Congo side could cause this much chaos and expose such deep defensive vulnerabilities, what will happen when England face the elite heavyweights of world football in the knockout rounds? Tuchel has survived the immediate execution, but his tactical choices, his substitutions, and the team's apparent lack of urgency under pressure will dominate the headlines for the next 48 hours. The dream of lifting the World Cup is still alive, but this scare must serve as a massive wake-up call for everyone in that locker room. You cannot win a tournament of this caliber by playing only 20 minutes of high-intensity football, and the knockout stages will offer absolutely zero room for error. The players have shown they have the resilience and the character to fight back from the dead, but they cannot keep playing with fire if they want to go all the way. Now, the focus shifts entirely to the round of 16, where the tournament truly begins and the pressure magnifies tenfold. England have escaped the ultimate scare, but the real test starts now, and the world will be watching to see if they can finally transform from a team of survivalists into a team of champions. If you want to stay completely up to date with every single development, tactical breakdown, and breaking news story from this incredible World Cup journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications so you never miss a video, and leave a like to support the channel. What did you think of England's performance, and do you believe Thomas Tuchel can actually lead this team to glory after such a terrifying scare? Drop your thoughts, your tactical critiques, and your score predictions for the round of 16 in the comments section below, and let's get the conversation started.